Now, for problem 32-8, this is an impairment, no? Impairment of a cash generating unit. Okay, so para malaman natin yung impairment, compare natin yung carrying value of the cash generating unit at 5 million. Paano ko ba na-complete yung 5 million na to? Wait lang, balikan ko yung problem. Pinag-add ko lang to, no? Building, inventory, trademark, and goodwill. So, total is 5 million versus the recoverable amount na 3,600,000 as given in the problem. So, the impairment loss is 1,400,000. And then, pag may impairment loss sa CGU, ang unang mag-absorb ay yung goodwill. So, yun muna yung unang uubusin. So, dun sa 1,400,000, kukuhanin ng goodwill yung 500. So, ang ating i-allocate sa other assets is 900,000. So, ang allocation niya is to building and trademark only according to their respective fair values. Balikan natin yung problem. Building 2 million, trademark 1 million. So, yung inventory hindi kasali, no? Kasi yung impairment niya is addressed in another standard, no? PAS2. Okay? So, ang mag-share lang, building tsaka trademark, 600 tsaka 300. Ayan nga. So, note, inventory is not covered by PAS 36. Kasi yung impairment ng inventory, saklaw na siya ng PAS 2. Diba? Measurement niya is lower of cost or NRV. So, dun yung impairment niya. Okay? So, let's have the journal entry to record the impairment. So, impairment loss of 1,400,000, goodwill 500, credit, and then credit accumulated depreciation building for 600, and credit accumulated amortization of the trademark for 300. So, yan yung respective share nila dun sa impairment ng CGU.